And we're back. And today we're up here working amongst the camels. I'm shaving down the hill, working on the golf course. You see this? Can you tell where I'm at? Here, let me go ahead and give you a little aerial view. You see what I'm working on over here? These are very, very tall. We can't have super tall hills on the golf course, so I'm just doing what I gotta do. It's a process. I was thinking of using TNT, but I think it's just as fast doing it this way. And plus, TNT leaves such a jagged mess. So I'm just shaving down the hill. One layer at a time. Now, an interesting thing has been happening while I've been doing this is that villager raiding parties have been spawning. And it's usually like right over there. Usually what happens is I'll go over there and they're already engaged, terrorizing the villagers that live over there. And I discovered I was down to 3 living villagers, and there used to be like 6 or 7. The iron golem over there is sort of asleep at the switch, not doing a great job. In fact, the last time I rescued the iron golem because he was doing that thing where he was just standing there and letting the pillagers shoot him. Sometimes the iron golem goes into pacifist mode. I've never actually seen him do that. When I accidentally hit a villager or something, he comes after me. You see, oh, he just grew up before our very eyes. Yeah, we had 3 camels around here to start off with, and I've been sporadically feeding them cactus. And yeah, what's wrong with having a herd of camels running around? I don't know, I see all these camels and I feel this intense desire to light up a cigarette. I'm just kidding. I feel that desire all the time anyway because I'm a former smoker. Yeah, I go out for my walks and sometimes I'll smell some cigarette smoke. And believe me, I can smell it from a mile away. And that old familiar craving comes over me and I have to fight it. Tell you one thing, kids, never start smoking because stopping is a pain in the butt. See, I started when I was 14 years old because I wanted to be cool, you know. My friends were doing it, and the idea of blowing smoke rings, believe it or not, the idea of blowing smoke rings really appealed to me. When I saw my friend Alan blow a smoke ring, I thought, well, that's something I've got to learn. Because that's the coolest thing ever. So, here I am all these years later, and it took me a couple of years of easing off to actually quit smoking. And then I had to use nicotine lozenges. You know? It's a pain in the butt. You don't want to ever even start. Oh, look, it's nightfall. I'm sleeping in the rain. I'm sleeping in the rain. What a wonderful feeling, it's sunny again. Now those blasted little ocelots. You know, I don't like those ocelots around here. They kill the bunny rabbits and they kill the chickens. I don't care for that. I've got a good mind to start shooting them on sight. Because honestly, I'd rather have chickens and bunny rabbits running around here than stupid ocelots. They're good for nothing. Much like real life cats. Good for nothing. You know when cats are good? In those videos where they show cats getting freaked out by a cucumber, that's when cats are good. That's when you get a good laugh, is when you see a cat leap 20 feet in the air after it turns around and sees a cucumber behind it. Who knows what that is? Maybe cats just really hate vegetables. But I think the The cats are fooled and they think it's a snake. Okay, Ocelot. You know what? I wasn't going to do this. Hold still, you stinking bunny rabbit killer. There we go. I had some bunny rabbits up here and some chickens. I can't find them anymore. I wonder who the guilty culprit must be. I'm guessing it was the stupid ocelots, but they spawn in the jungle biome, so they're going to be spawning here all the time. And I'm going to have to make another storage system, another bank of chests somewhere, because I'm filling up all my chests with all this stuff. I got more stone and grass blocks than I'll ever know what to do with. Of course, I'll think of something. This is kind of what you'd call a forever world. So you never know. Which I think that's a stupid term because nothing's forever. Except your eternal soul. And I'll tell you one thing. If you're playing Minecraft in heaven, then heaven is not all it's cracked up to be, because I have a feeling heaven's going to be way more interesting than playing Minecraft. But for this existence on this planet, Minecraft's pretty good. And believe it or not, I actually enjoy doing this stuff. This is one of the reasons why I play Minecraft, so that I can take down hills. I've been getting an awful lot of coal and iron too, and copper. See over here we have some iron. You go across here, you'll find patches of coal and iron and copper all over the place as I've been digging this down. See, with each layer what I do is, first of all, I remove all the gravel, I remove all the dirt, and then I go after the stone. And I mow it down, and each level gets a little bit bigger than the last one. Yeah, so I had a dog out here earlier, but I took him back to the house when it started raining a couple days ago, and I just left him there. I don't like my dogs being out in the rain. I don't know why. I know it doesn't hurt them. Maybe it's because in older versions of Minecraft, back when I first got started, there were only white wolves. And if they got wet out in the rain, they turned gray. And you just felt like you're neglecting them. And so that sort of has stuck with me. Let's see here. It looks like my pockets are full. I can't even pick up this iron. Well, that's going to have to change. It takes one rocket to go back home and one rocket to get back. And I've had to go to the mob farm to repair my tools probably half a dozen times already. Okay. You see what I'm talking about? Even this side is starting to get all full. There we go. We got a chest working right there. At some point, I'm going to have to go and crack all this coal ore open. Now, normally I wouldn't want to put something like this on camera, But I feel like this is a vital step, and it needs to be filmed because it's part of the creation of the golf course, and this is a huge part of it, is the actual shaping of the golf course. You see those sulfur cubes, when you hit them, they have a tendency to get wedged in a corner. And then when you go to hit them again, you got problems. I was doing a little experimenting with that, and I decided that this golf course can't have a lot of hills in it, at least not large hills. It's gotta be small, gradual kind of hills, you know? So I'm going to have to take this down probably another 4 or 5 levels. Yeah, revealing some more coal. That's just perfectly fine. You can never get enough coal. As I just go along and I delete this place one row at a time. I'm really hoping that some pillagers show up because they've been showing up pretty regularly off camera. Also, wandering traders. Let me tell you about wandering traders. Earlier today I was doing this, and a wandering trader showed up. He had nothing good, but I let him live. This is not the warm ocean hardcore world where I'm desperate for resources, and especially the leather that his llamas drop. So I've got no need to go eliminating this guy. He's not really in my road or anything. And like, I just let him go, and like the next day, the next Minecraft day, another wandering trader spawns. I didn't even realize that was a thing. I know when I played Bedrock version, I never got multiple wandering traders spawning. One would spawn after the other one was gone. So evidently that's not a thing in Java. Unearthing more coal. Yes. My chest is getting full of coal. I'm going to have to go crack that ore and turn it into coal blocks to make room. Just something I'm going to have to do. You know, now that I mentioned sulfur cubes and stuff, I realize I have not gone over here and tended to my sulfur cubes in quite some time. So let's see how they're glitching out for me now. Okay, where's the other one? What happened to the other one? Why is this a thing? Why can I not get these guys to do what they need to do? Okay, now there's 2 of them. And when I come back, there's going to be 1. Now get lost. Get out of the way here. Whew. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stupid sulfur cubes. I think I probably have enough already for my golf course. I just wanted there to be a wide variety of different kinds of balls you can use, you know. You know, you're going to need different kinds of sulfur cube golf balls because, yeah, you put wood in a sulfur cube and that's a pretty good driver, you know. It's pretty good for your first shot off the tee. But say you get over to the putting green and you're real close to sinking a hole. You don't want to break out the wood just like in real golf, you're going to want to break out your putting iron. But in Minecraft, you don't have a putting iron, but you can change your ball to where your ball doesn't fly quite as far, if you know what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to have a big selection of different sulfur cubes with different things in them. Because I want to be able to have that variety, and also because in an upcoming update, supposedly, you're going to be able to invite friends onto your world. And I want to be able to have enough golf balls so that I can have friends on and we can have golf tournaments. Now, wouldn't that be fun? And we can make bets. And who knows, maybe I'll even hand out a prize and let you move into one of the houses on Canyon Lake. Wouldn't that be fun? You could become a citizen of Canyon Lake. That's right, subscribe now. Smash like to become a citizen of Canyon Lake. Oh yes, where have all the pillagers gone? By now I should have been visited, let's just say. Visited. Paid a friendly visit by my good friends the pillagers. But since I've been working over here, usually what they do is they spawn over here, closer to the village. And I'll just be over here working, and I'll see them out of the corner of my eye, and I'll have to go over here and interrupt them from killing villagers. But I did a little something. I took away the villagers' freedom, and I see that I made a wall. I took away all their freedom, and I've got all the 3 survivors locked up in there. Actually, I think there's a 4th survivor somewhere that I buried. Let's see if I can remember where I buried him. I think I buried him over here. Yeah, he's underneath here somewhere. Let's see, is he under here? Where'd I put him? Yeah, there he is. Hey there, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry for trapping you like this, but it's for your own good. Yes, someday soon, he'll be happy because I'm going to release them and I'm going to put them on mine carts. And I'm going to transport them to their new homes on Canyon Lake. So you can claim I'm mean all you want to. You know what? The pillagers could actually get up here and get over. I need to put another row right there to prevent such occurrences. I know it looks terrible, but I'm going to be tearing it all down when the time comes. Right now, I just want them to be safe. And in order for them to be safe, see, there used to be like 6 or 7 of them. And look at that iron golem. Yeah, he's not looking too healthy. He was sitting there just getting shot one time, and I had to kill the pillager that was shooting him, and he was just standing there just taking it. He became a pacifist all of a sudden. But yeah, this place is looking pretty crazy if you consider, you know, if you've been watching these episodes and you've seen the before and after, and back when this is a complete jungle, and these hills right here that I'm mowing down, they went up pretty high. But I'm still going to take it down some more layers, and I'm going to be building up that middle part a couple layers too. I don't want any big hills in my golf course. We want to have fun playing golf. We don't want to be frustrated and break our golf clubs and throw them into the trees and swear off golf forever, you know. I've heard some people really have temper tantrums when they play golf. It's poor people who can't control themselves. Yeah, I made the mistake of paying attention to the news the last couple of days. Man. Somebody should warn me. Hey, Crunchy, don't watch the news for the next couple of days. I tell you. some woman goes and chokes her 3 babies to death, and there's a huge surge of women on the internet on her side, excusing her, celebrating her, telling her how much they love her. I tell you, there's a sickness, a serious sickness of evil and spiritual decay in this country. And it just blows my mind. I've lived a while, and there have been incidents over the past years where a woman's drowned their children or done something horrible to their children, and in the past you never had a huge amount of support for these women. You know, because they were viewed as the monsters that they actually are. Now they're being celebrated. They're being excused because the line is being blurred. In Massachusetts, they signed a bill so that babies can be killed right before they're born. And there you have a bunch of grinning harpies in the picture, smiling, all eager, all happy that they're able to kill their babies. I don't like watching the news, I'm telling you. I see stuff like that. I'd be better off not knowing about that kind of stuff. It makes me feel sick. So I escaped to Minecraft, where I can break blocks and take down hills, and when the bad guys show up, I can just put some arrows in them. Speaking of which, where are the bad guys? It's like they know when I'm filming and they just take a break. They don't like getting humiliated on camera. I don't blame them. Then you got our good old friend Hassan Piker out there, I tell you. I guess he's on some kind of a tour right now. Maybe they call it Scuzzapalooza. But he's out there in his little rallies, and they're singing songs and celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk. Yep. The assassination of Charlie Kirk is just a gift that just keeps on giving to these scumbags. They just can't stop being happy about it. It just tickles them pink that somebody would go and shoot an innocent man in front of his children. It's a death cult. The left has become a death cult. And you wonder, these civilizations in history, like the Nazis who murdered millions of people, you wondered how they got to that point. Well, we're watching it, folks. We're watching it. It's the political left. They're the ones who are going to be very capable of murdering large amounts of people for their own personal power. You know, how could the German people ever stand by and let Adolf Hitler do it? Adolf Hitler was a lightweight compared to what the leftists today want to do. And if you don't think for one second that they want every single person who disagrees with them dead, then you're mistaken. They're a death cult. They celebrate women who murder their own children. They murder babies right before they exit the womb. And yet they all swear that they're just nice people. We're nice. We're nice people. So I think I'll go back to not watching the news for a little while. It is getting to be a little bit too much. But anyway, with all the bad news and the death that's out there, how about we just go ahead and do something that's the complete opposite? Let's grab us a couple pieces of cactus and let's bring a new life into the world. What do you say? We got some candidates right over here. Hey there, beautiful. Hey there. Yes, you. Come on, get up, get up. There's another guy over here. Well, he's wandering too far away now. How about these guys? Come on. Let's do something wholesome and cheerful. Come on. Let's bring a new life into the world. Yes, follow me. You got your little friend right over here. How you doing? I tell you, camels are they require even more patience than moving cows, but not quite as much as armadillos. Okay, there we go. There we go. And now we witness the miracle of life. They waggle their ears, they put their necks together. The male spits into the female's belly button, and out comes a kid. Look at the little guy. Oh, look, they're out. I can't tell where one begins and the other one ends. They truly have become one flesh. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see y'all next time.